Alright, we're here today. What we're doing is we've got the PF5. We've got a 16 quart machine, 16 quart to 16 liter. We could do the same thing with a 12 quart, 12 liter machine. All the PF5s, you can set them up the same way. What we're wanting to do is we're wanting to set it up to do, if you want to do only a 5 quart service or a 10 quart service or 5 liter or 10 liter or whatever amount that you would like to use with the machine. This is how you set the machine up to do that. Right now, what we're going to do is the machine's full of 16 quarts of fluid, okay? So if we only want on the next service, we want to use 10 quarts, we're going to drain 10 quarts out of the machine, leaving 6 quarts of old fluid in there. Same thing, say we wanted to do 5 quarts. The machine's full of used fluid. We know it's full because the indicator's up right here, okay? So when we go to drain the machine, we want to use 5 quarts. We only want to use 5 quarts on the next service. So what we're only going to drain 5 quarts, which is going to leave approximately 11 quarts in the machine. So it doesn't matter if we're using quarts or liters. You can use the same method. What we've done here is we've got a 5 quart and a 10 quart. We got a jug here that we've marked. Okay, we've measured it out where the 5 quart mark is and the 10 quart mark is. So what we're going to do is we're going to put air in the machine. We're going to put an open-ended hose on the machine. When we put air to it, we're going to start draining fluid, draining fluid, draining fluid. When we get to this mark, I'm going to take the quick connect off the drain hose, right? The machine's going to stop because I took the quick connect off. At that point, take the air off. I'm going to relieve the pressure on the machine slowly, and the machine should be ready to go. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to put this machine back in and recharge. Okay, no problem. I'm going to get me an open-ended hose here. I just happen to be. You can use any adapter, any adapter you want to use. I just happen to have a 3/4 inch hose here. Okay. Put my recharge adapter on here. We just happen to have a ball valve on there. It makes it a little bit easier for us. It doesn't matter whether it has a ball valve or not. So I'm going to go ahead and put the air on there. I got it in recharge. I'll make sure all my valves are closed, and I'm going to give it a little bit of air and start draining the machine. So what's happening is the air is going on the top side of the tank, right? It's pushing the bladder down because it's full of used fluid. It's pushing used fluid out. So here we go. I'm just gonna. If I didn't have a ball valve on it, I'd put a little air to it and then take it off. All right. So there you go. Perfect example. Got to have a machine in recharge. There we go. So I got fluid coming out. I can see the fluid, used fluid. I'm going to watch this mark. When it gets to that 5 quart mark, I'm just going to disconnect this fitting and it's going to stop. I'm going to give it a little bit more air. Still got fluid coming out. Like I said, you can make it 5 quarts, 6 quarts, 7 quarts, 8 quarts, whatever you wanted to do. 4 quarts, 4 liters, 5 liters, doesn't matter. All right, so we're getting to our mark, right? There we go. So disconnected, right? I'm gonna make sure I take my air off the machine. Disconnect, and I'm going to go ahead and pressure release. When I pressure release, I want to pressure release slowly. I've still got, as you look here, I've got 60 pounds of air pressure on this machine right now. So if you just go and open this ball valve, we got fluid down in here, it's just going to blow back out again. So you want to just pressure release slowly. Like that. Let it do its thing. Put a rag there, whatever you need to do. So what's happened at this point, we took 5 quarts out. I left 11 quarts of used fluid in the bottom of that tank. So now, when we've got all the pressure up here, we can open our funnel right here, and we can pour fluid in there, and we're only going to be able to get 5 quarts in. Like I said, you can do that with liters or quarts. It doesn't matter. If you have any questions, let us know.